Right here is every single Lego train set currently available on the store shelves today. A lot of these came out in 2022, but they're still available in 2023, and hopefully they will be till the end of 2023, and maybe just a little into 2024, or until we at least have a brand new Lego train set. And unfortunately, no, the Harry Potter train set is brand new as of now, and that I'm not including in this. These are the Lego City trains. And if you want to see that Harry Potter train set, make sure to subscribe because that's coming real soon because I just ordered it before filming this. Yeah. Overall, in this video, I want to show you what I was able to do with one of each Lego train set on the store shelves. I made this gigantic loop. I did a lot here. I'm going to explain what I did. But if you're interested in seeing the unboxing, build, and review of any of these three train sets, the train station, the freight train, or the passenger train, check out my channel. It'll be on the playlist that this video is attached to. Well, without further ado, let's just get right into the Lego trains. That way you can see them, enjoy them, and, maybe buy one. Definitely worth the build. And I do love a huge reason why I love the Lego trains is that you can build individual cars at once, which makes it a great friend or family activity. I've had friends over to build Lego freight trains before. I've built them with my family before as well, and it's nice. You kind of give everybody a train car. They have their own instruction booklets, and you build. Great. Well, let's get right into it. Here you have the full layout with both the train sets, so the passenger train, freight train, and our train station. These are pretty cool. I also have two train track packs in here. One train track pack with 8 straights, 4 curves, and 8 pieces of the flexible track, and one pack in here with 2 additional train switches. Unfortunately, my only pet peeve is that the freight train did not come with 2 train switches. In the past, they have, and I prefer the 2 because if you have those 2 added with the 2 from the switch pack, you can do a lot more and make a larger layout. This layout is only on this table. You could do a whole lot more on the floor, but this is what I decided to do with the space limitations for this. And I also thought the table would look better for video purposes. But obviously, you can tell you could do a whole lot with this. As I said, this is entirely out of those 5 sets. I'll leave links in the description. My main goal here was to have 2 loops that can operate both trains at the exact same time, and then a switch connecting the 2 loops. That way, either train can get from one loop to the next. The only thing here is that we have 1 switch, as I said, from the freight train and 2 from the switch pack. This allows for us to have this switch connection between loops, but if we had an additional switch, we can make a better layout. That way the train wouldn't have to reverse to exit this loop and go on to the next, or vice versa. The next part of this layout is our train station. We have 2 train stations, the one that's the actual set and the platform that came with the passenger train down the other end. The crossing's nice. It's overhanging the table right now because of the distance I have here, but ideally this would look better on a floor, and overall it allows you to go in and build a city inside that loop. I am very well pleased at the passenger train here, how both the doors line up with the platform. This allows for unloading and loading of both the passenger wagons at the exact same time, which I think is great. If you've seen me build and unbox and review the train station, you know I love the bus, so check that video out. This crossing, I do like the crossing, and you have this whole area in here where you could put your own creations, your city, any buildings, whatever you have. Ideally, then you'd want a train crossing going into the freight train loop. That way work vehicles could get in and out of there. That is the only thing I'm currently unhappy with about Lego not having for sale is a train crossing. We haven't seen one of those in years that was at least sold separately, and the freight train didn't come with the parts to add even a small crossing over the track when it usually did. I like having this section here where we have a switch that just allows certain train cars to be parked while they're either unloading or just not in use. As we see here, this is a great, beautiful train car that allows, automobiles to be loaded on and off very easily, and we get the new Lego EV vehicles, or electric looking vehicles, so to say. This is the extra track I had. It's just 3 straight pieces and the 2 end pieces from the train station, and all the other track throughout these sets is used. The track, the 4 straights from there, everything from both the freight and the passenger train, the switchback, and this set right here. All of that track is on this table and incorporated in this build. You could do any other layout you want, but I was successfully able to do both these loops with just the sets I showed you, which I think is pretty cool. And it incorporates things such as the flex track to make this possible. But like I said, if you do this on the floor, you could do a whole different layout, do it however you want. But without the flex track, I really wouldn't have been able to do this because of the size of the inner loop within the large loop. Here's a exact look at the loop here if you want to screenshot it and build this yourself. But really with Lego Train Track, just have a go at it, have fun, and make your own design. Pretty much if you see this, you can replicate this with only this half because the other half here is just a larger oval, And if you have more space, then you could use these extra straight pieces to increase the size of your large oval there for your passenger train or freight train. Hopefully you enjoyed looking at this, and that, it gives you ideas of what you can do with all the new Lego train sets. You're never limited. It's very cool to work with. And I just put this here for this work truck. I think it's great. It has these wheels that come down that fit on the train track, as other actual working vehicles do that work on the railroad. And I just decided to put that track there for now with the truck on there. If not, I could have put the truck there in between switches while trains are driving if they're not going in between there. And finally, for those of you that waited till this part of the video, this has got to be my favorite part. I'm going to just show you here how you can operate the switches to allow one train to leave the inner loop and go on to the outer loop. But during this, I cut it real close. The trains almost collided. Sorry if you wanted to see a collision, but you'll just have to see how close this is here. I got that switch prepped, and
that was cool.
And that's how you safely switch the trains over. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to see more, and let me know in the comments what I could have done better or what you want to see next. Thank you for checking this out. I'm Lego My Jameso. Have a great night. Lego My Jameso.